This episode of Pretty Not Smart is brought to you by Huggies Little Snugglers. Huggies Little Snugglers, now with blowout protection in every direction, sizes 1 through 2. Huggies, we got you, baby.
Bienvenidos a otro episodio de Pretty Not Smart con tu host, Louie, a.k.a. The Baddest Perra.
Y su hermana la más chula, Yoatzi.
Ay, por favor. Welcome back to another episode, you guys.
Hello.
Where if you're not subscribed, you're definitely pretty not smart.
And if you are ready to become both, you better hit that subscribe button,
You guys, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally today.
Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
You don't remember what that
What does that stand for?
PEMDAS.
Oh, okay. Parentheses, exclamation. I don't know. I
Yeah,
lost
right?
it. No,
No,
parentheses.
That's all I remember.
What does the E stand for?
real. PEMDAS. Something and then math. No, wait, no. It's multiplication,
Multiplication, division,
division.
addition, and subtraction.
Yeah, then what the
But what the fuck
E?
is the E?
Don't search it up. I want
Huh?
them, if they know, I want them to
Okay, what the fuck is the E for in PEMDAS? Or please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
because I don't even know if that's still a thing like in school. Do they still teach you guys like PEMDAS? All right. They have to, right?
It's just, I don't know if you remember in math, there's like a specific way you solve an equation. And if
Yeah.
it has all of the thingies in there, that's the order that you go in. You go in the
Yeah.
order of PEMDAS.
Wow. Well, anyways, I'll say please excuse my dear Aunt Sally because I feel a little sick today. And it didn't hit me until like I was in the studio.
I heard that there's like this little flu called the ugliest bitch.
Hey, fuck you. No,
Just
I low
kidding.
key think it's like my ¿cómo se llaman?
Allergies?
No. The things in my body that fight. All right.
What
like my
the
wrists.
fuck?
I mean my fists. Anyways, I just feel like
Your antibodies?
Yeah, probably because like 2 days ago I couldn't sleep at all and I only got like 3 hours of sleep. So I almost feel like my body's also probably tired. And then
Oh.
last night I couldn't sleep either. So I feel like right now I'm just like
Oh, I saw on your snap that you were saying, you were like, thank you for all the melatonin recommendations. But I missed the snaps before. So were you saying that like you needed help sleeping?
I just every time I get stressed or I have something important the next day, it causes me to stay up. But then I also have random days where I'm just thinking about life and stressing, and it happens way too often. So I feel like I don't really get enough sleep every day. So I was like, oh
Oh.
fuck, I think I need like melatonin. Cause the other day is probably like the craziest it's been in a while. It's just everything was running through my brain, and I didn't go to sleep until 4:30, and I had to be up at 8.
Oh my gosh.
And like it's just frustrating because I literally just lay there. But,
It
like,
wasn't caffeine? Like you didn't
Mm,
drink caffeine?
no, that's why I get frustrated because I'm like, there's times where like I've gone to the gym really late and I take caffeine. I'm like, girl, I did it to myself. But that day was strictly just stress and overthinking. I was just laying there, and every time I tried to close my eyes, it was like so loud in my head. So I was like, oh, it's like I'm over it. I'm going back to melatonin.
That's what happens to me so much. I actually just told May about this. So you know how my phone has the little grippy on the back?
Yeah.
So what I do is I take my phone into the shower with me and I put on a show on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
And I watch my favorite show while I'm taking a shower.
Uh-huh.
And I specifically started doing this because I feel like my brain never shuts the fuck up. It's
Uh-huh.
always loud and talking and it just doesn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So what I started doing to turn off my brain, especially in the shower, I feel like that's when your thoughts go even crazier.
Yeah.
So I'll put my phone in the shower and I just watch my little show, and I'm so into my show that my brain shuts the fuck up.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, and I just started doing that maybe like last year, and
It
it's
relaxes
so
you.
peaceful because it shuts the fuck up.
Yeah, some people have told me in the past, or like, it's because you're supposed to put your phone down, like, stop being on your phone. But I'm like, that's literally what I've always said, but I haven't heard anybody else say it. I was like, using my phone makes my brain shut up. And like, I know like my eyes are like on the phone, but usually I'll watch like ASMR.
Uh-huh.
But I just need something to distract, to shut the fuck up here. And my brain will
Yes.
just go into like whatever it is I'm watching. But I was just like, okay. It's almost like in school when they were like, you can't listen to music while you work because you can't concentrate. But I was like, for me, it worked.
It like shuts off my
Shuts
brain
up
so
my
I can
brain.
focus on what I'm doing.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
intentional noise.
Yeah,
that will help
intentional
me
noise.
Focus.
It's like loud noise that'll shut up your brain.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm getting sick or if my body's just really tired, but right now I feel like caca. My head hurts and then my throat hurts a little bit.
When you do melatonin, you don't get groggy the next day?
Well, that's why I asked for recommendations because I stopped using melatonin like fucking 3-4 years ago because it would help me knock out, but then I'd wake up pissed the next day.
Wait, I told you about that little calm tea, the little calm drink.
Oh, yeah, a
Did
lot
you
of
ever
people were
drink it?
telling, no, a lot of people were telling me about tea. They were like, try magnesium first or
It's
drink it.
magnesium. So calm is
Uh-huh.
magnesium. It's the brand is calm, but it's a little powder
Uh-huh.
and it's magnesium. So you just make like a little warm water and like a little tacita. And I think you start with 1 scoop and then you do 2 scoops and you sleep very rico. And it doesn't make you groggy.
It's because my thing is like, if I was having constant, like everyday trouble sleeping, then I'd know when to make the cafecito and shit. But with me, it's like, I don't know I can't fall asleep until I'm in bed ready to go to sleep.
You should just make a habit of drinking it every night. Magnesium's still good for your body regardless.
God, that almost scared me
Stop.
again.
That scared me again too. I was like,
Another
fucking
earthquake.
damn it.
Okay, maybe I will try magnesium.
You should try. Yeah, it's good for you. It's good
But-
for your soul.
Before we continue, we're going to go in with Mez dumbass word of the day.
Have you been reading the comments, man?
Let's see if he's drifting away from it being a dumbass word of the day.
Okay. So this word was given to me in person, actually, at your club hosting.
Sexy.
Ambiguous.
Wait, somebody at our club hosting gave it to you?
Well, someone that we know.
Oh, hell yeah.
You guys want to guess who it is?
Oh, wait. I think it was it Marlene?
I don't know why I laughed. I'm sorry.
I know, he's like, she's dumb. She can't think of shit.
I was gonna say something. And then
Oh, no, I know who it was because she told me.
It was.
It was Green Girl. Oh, no, not Riri.
What?
Aris.
Oh,
It's because we call Riri Green Girl, too.
yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So if you guys don't like the word, blame Aries. Okay.
A ver, Aris,
I
ven.
trust Addis. I trust Addis.
Okay. The word is vindictive.
Ooh,
Vindictive.
I feel like it's giving me like you're being a manipulator, right?
It's giving like evil vibes.
Evil.
Something mala.
I guess it sounds like
Vindictive.
villain.
Villain.
Are we on the right track?
Vindictive.
Oh, actually, yeah. a little bit.
Vindictive.
Ooh, process of elimination.
Yeah, I want to say like manipulative.
Like I feel like I
vibes.
could hear it being used like, oh, you're being so vindictive right now.
Or
Right?
like they're altering things so it turns out their way.
What is it?
Not that part.
So
but-
shut the fuck up.
They're
I'm like-
altering something?
Now look, watch. Having or showing a strong or unreasoning desire for revenge.
Ooh, so it is like evil.
Evil.
I like that word, vindictive.
Shout
So
out
like
Aries.
if I want to be very revengeful, I'm like being very vindictive right now.
Yeah, I'm planning my vindictacy. I'll use it like plural.
Bitch. Thank you, Addie.
Thanks,
That was
Addis.
sickening.
You see, man, that's how you do it.
That's the correct way to do it.
Yeah,
was
shout out to
correct.
Addis. Hey, girl, I know you're studying right now. What's it?
She probably is at the little beach with her little tree.
Yeah.
She's studying.
I wanted to tell you about my day yesterday. I had a very LA day yesterday. Like,
Oh, I saw.
what?
Well, I just saw little snippets that you were at like your manager's office.
Oh, okay.
And I was like,
Yes.
he's in LA and you posted.
Okay. No, but let me tell y'all, I had a very LA day yesterday in
Oh my
so
God.
many different ways. And let me explain why it's a very LA.
Is that why your LA is upside down?
I know, I'm like, because it was bad.
It got flipped.
No, it was like, if you could describe LA, I feel like this is the story. It all happened in one day.
Okay.
So, I woke up and I had a meeting at my manager's office, which is in LA. So, I got cute. I was like, okay, we're going to go to LA. LA is like, what, an hour drive from us without traffic?
Yeah.
But it is a very different world out there than where we live.
Very different.
Like, that's the city. Like, sometimes I forget. I don't really go to LA too often unless it's for events and at night.
Uh-huh.
But that's very different from like LA in the daytime. You see people like for work. You see people walking their dog. Like everybody's just like, it's a hectic
crazy.
city. I was going to say town. So I go over there, I have a meeting with my managers, a very nice meeting. I was like, okay, this is cute. Instead of going home, I was like, you know what? I'm already here. I'd like to make a day out of it because it is kind of far.
And you don't want to spend 3 hours in traffic.
Yeah. So after the meeting with my managers, I go see my my designer. I had to go pick up some pieces for my birthday that's coming up.
Ooh.
So I feel like that was adding to like that. I was like, okay, let me go pick up stuff for my like designer stylist. Okay, so I grabbed that. After that, me and Booty are hungry. So I'm like, oh, what should we eat? I was like, Loki, we should get Erewhon.
I saw.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, like it's giving LA vibes right now. I was like, wait, but before we go to Erewhon, I was like, I've been wanting to see this bag at Chanel because it's my birthday. All right.
Right.
When my birthday's coming, I gotta treat myself. Ah! So then I was like, let's just go to Chanel first because they're about to close. So here we go, continuing the LA. And all of this was unplanned for. Like we weren't being like, let's have an LA day. Everything was just happening, right? So we go to Chanel and we go in through their entrance is it seems like it's in the back. Because like the front door, they use it as like an exit. So you have to go in through the back.
Oh.
So we're going around the Chanel store and they have like I want to say it's like a VIP parking. So it's like closed off, but I'm sure they open it for like certain clients. So I noticed there's a guy there that's paparazzi.
Oh, what the
and
fuck?
He has a big ass like lens. And I can tell that he was Latino, the paparazzi. So then I was like, paparazzi. We're in front of the Chanel and the paparazzi looks Latino. So I assumed that whoever he was photographing was somebody that was Latino. That's just how I saw it. I was like, if he's Latino, he's probably following someone who's Latino. He like knows where he's at, you know?
Was it Shakira?
No. So I'm literally chilling there. And I want to see if you can guess who it is.
Oh, shit.
Think Latino. I'll give you hints, but I want you to guess.
Well, babe, there's like 1,000 Latino artists.
Okay, I'll tell you. Yes, it's a musician.
Okay,
I'll
it's
go
a
there.
musician.
And it's a Latino, not a A.
Okay.
Well, actually, it
It's
was
a
an
Latino and A.
Yeah, it was an O and an A. There was two of them.
Oh, there was two of them.
But I feel like you'll recognize the O more.
I could think about it.
So think Latin artists.
They're like popping right now.
Yes.
Could it possibly be Peso Pluma?
Oh,
it was Peso Pluma.
Yes, it was Peso Pluma.
Shut up.
Yeah, I was walking. I heard bang. I was like, just kidding.
Shut up.
It was light as a feather.
You're lying.
Yeah, it was Peso Pluma. But let me tell you how it happened. So I'm waiting outside, and they're like,
What?
all of our sales associates are booked right now. Can you give me like 5-ish minutes? And I was like, oh yeah, gorge, go for it. So I'm waiting outside. And there's a window that's facing directly at me, and I see two girls like there. And I look up, and I'm like, oh, like she's pretty. Like I glance at a girl, and I was like, oh, she's really pretty. I go back on my phone, but then I could feel somebody staring at me. So I look up, and the girl that I thought was pretty was staring at me, and her friend. So her friend was like behind her in like a gray hoodie. It was like staring me down, like just staring me down. Yeah. So then I was like, okay.
What the heck?
So then after that, I finally start staring back because I was kind of glancing up, but more I was like, why are we looking at each other kind of vibe, right? But then I started looking, and then I'm like, I was like, why does she look familiar? This is when I start kind of like
you're analyzing,
trying to take it in. And then I was like, Inferno was right there. So I was like, babe, I feel like that's who the paparazzi's here for, but I can't like put two and two together. And then, cause like she was still at a pretty far distance.
Okay.
But close enough for me to be like noticing that we're looking at each other. So then after that, I noticed that like security is finally like gonna open the door and they're like about to head out. And I'm still staring at her. And then I see Peso Pluma. And then I was like, and like two and two were put together. But all of this happened like so fast. And the paparazzi was like, trying to get them. But then like the security from Chanel was like, go, go, go. Like, all crazy. So then I told friend, I was like, wait, babe, I think that's Peso Pluma and that's Keniaos. And then it was just like two and two.
Oh,
and I was like, oh shit. I was like, that's so cool. And then they just like drove off like that. But it was so fast that like, it was just like oh, and then they were gone.
Right. You were like, what the? Like, you're still processing.
Yeah. So I think what happened and why they were staring at me, from what I saw, they and I were the only Latinos there. So I feel like they were probably like, fuck, there's a Latino here. He's going to recognize us. Because they both have such a huge following. Like, Kenya is like so huge in like Mexico and Peso Pluma as well. So, and then also here. So I feel like they were probably like, I feel like they clocked me as a Latina So they probably thought I was gonna be like, bitch. So
Ah,
I feel like they were obviously trying to hide because
they're
even when
trying to be
Peso Pluma
chill.
came out, he
Uh-huh.
had his hood on. He was very much like,
Oh.
go.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like they were just trying not to be seen.
Right.
But yeah, I was just like,
The
oh
way
shit.
they were staring you down, though.
I think because I was on my phone.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like they thought I was gonna be
Oh.
like
Trying to take a
"Bitch." Like, you know how I
picture.
say that I notice when people take pictures of me?
Yeah.
Well, they're at a whole like fucking global like fame. So I feel like for them, they're probably like they can clock it también.
And they probably have their guard up like 24/7.
So I was like, if they were trying to have a cute, chill day away from paparazzi and just like fans or anything like that, and they saw me, they were probably like, "Corre, corre, se nos va a tomar foto, go," or something. I don't know.
Ay, ya nos encontraron.
Yeah, but then once I saw it was them, I was like, oh wow, I was like, what are the odds? Like I was talking to Fern, I was like, in LA, I feel like there's been so many times where like I've even came across so many celebrities like casually.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like that's a conversation people have about like living in LA. I feel like it's not so casual, but you're like bound
You're
to run
bound to
into
eventually. If you
somebody.
live there, I feel like you're bound to run
Yeah,
into
like-
at least one celebrity.
So then I told Fern, I was like, what a coincidence. The one time we come out here, we just fucking run into like Peso
You,
Pluma
I
and
feel
King. Yeah.
like you have another type of energy though, because
Yeah.
you always run into celebrities and like
huh?
at the most randomest
Random.
places. Like, well, right now we're saying LA, but when you were in New York, you ran into
B,
Cardi.
Yeah.
That and like it's
And I
not
was
the
like,
first
"Hey,
time.
Cardi." I was like-
It's like I don't know.
It's like, yeah, it's happened so many times in like the most randomest ways. But it's like you said, like all the way in fucking New York and Cardi B, and then right now like Peso Pluma and Chanel. I
That's
was like,
so
like,
random.
yeah, it
Like
was
your
really random.
timing impeccable.
The timing, and then their car was right next to mine, so then I was like, hey.
They all hit your car.
I know, like get him. Security takes me.
Damn.
But yeah, that was cool. I feel like it just added to the experience. And then after that, we went to Erewhon.
Was it bomb?
All right.
No.
It was good, but bitch. Okay, I want to see if you can guess.
I'm terrified.
I got me and Fern a smoothie.
Was it the Hailey Bieber?
Yeah, oh, I love that one.
It was
Yes,
good?
that's the
I've
one that
never
I
had
got.
it.
It was so good. It's like my third time having her. It's really yummy. So we both got a smoothie and we both got like plates. And these plates come with like choice of meat and 2 little side salads. It's like this big. It's like I don't know.
I saw. It was like a little
long.
tray.
Yeah, like a little tiny tray.
Uh-huh.
Guess how much it was for those 4 items?
Okay. Well, you are at Erewhon.
Oh yeah, for those of you who don't, I'm sure everybody fucking knows Erewhon now. So Erewhon is just known to be like this really overpriced grocery store. They'll sell like ice for like $50. They're the ones that went viral for having like that one strawberry for like $20, and it's one strawberry that comes from fucking Mars and it tastes like amazing. So they're known for very overpriced food, but not gonna lie, in the past, me and Fern have gone for just the smoothies because they are good. And the food always looks bomb. So we were like, oh, let's go and just get like a little cute snack to try it.
Uh-huh.
So guess how much it was?
Well, it is very expensive. So I've never had their smoothies. I don't know how much anything is.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna say that their smoothie is probably like $20 a cup.
Well, I don't remember how much everything was individually, but I know how much
Okay.
I paid for everything as a whole.
Okay. So 20 and 20, that's $40 per
Okay.
smoothie. Plus tax, probably like 45. And then your little stupid ass trays are probably 25 each. So 50, probably like $100.
$100.
Yeah, I
on the dot.
fucking knew
Fuck you for that one.
I knew it.
Fuck you.
No way, no
It's all like reasonable for
mames.
you. Yeah, normal smoothies are $20. A little cute
I'm like,
meal,
just
25.
cash.
No, I was just like,
Oh my God.
and then once I like paid, I was like, oh shit. And it was this fucking salad was like this small, the 2 little sides of salad, and then it was 2 pieces of chicken. Oh, so then I told
No
Fern, I was
way.
like, babe, we fully could have gone to sushi right now and gotten hella shit and like not even paid $100. It would have
For
been like
real, like 50.
60 if we like got hella appetizers, 70 for hella appetizers and shit.
100.
So then we were both like,
So the smoothies, I'm telling you, are probably like
I think they were
25.
like 20, yeah.
25 each.
But not gonna lie, it was yummy. But not
That's insane.
or you know what? Maybe it was yummy because I was forcing myself to be like, better enjoy it, bitch. But it
You're like,
wasn't.
it's yummy. It's yummy.
Yeah, like it wasn't good. Where like I would tell you guys like, oh my god, let's go try the salad at like Erewhon. I'd be like, over it. It was good for the moment. I got it. I experienced it. But I don't think I'd ever be like, yeah, I want to go get like something from Erewhon. Like,
Just the smoothie.
the smoothie, yes, I will definitely be going back for the smoothie. But the food, it was yummy, but not enough for me to be like, hey, let's go. Like in my head, it's more like, let's go somewhere else. Let's go to a restaurant. Let's go to fucking
Right.
Javier's and sit down and like
Oh.
have a meal and like, yeah, you know. So that was my experience with that.
Pobrecito.
And then we end up going back home, and then we have 3 fucking earthquakes.
Dude,
So that was my LA
insane.
day. The fucking earthquakes was the cherry on top to be like, oh yeah, I'm from LA. Here was my day.
Did you? Well, you experienced the earthquakes back at home,
Yeah,
obviously.
but I feel like it was just my whole day yesterday was screaming like I'm from Cali. Alright.
Dude, honestly, I was just thinking about that after the earthquakes because I don't think you guys understand how many fucking earthquakes we get here in California if you're not from California.
And this is the most that I feel like I've been feeling recently.
They're just like, no, this happened maybe last year too. We were just talking about how we were getting a bunch of little earthquakes.
No, that's what I mean.
again.
Like within the span of like this last 3 years, I feel like we've been feeling so many in the past, it was like one a year. It was like maybe we felt it, maybe we didn't. But right now, since like last year, we've been feeling a lot back to back, even like days the next day, and it's like small ones, but they sound and they feel fucking crazy.
They're so scary. A ver, you want to tell me your side first or me my side?
You.
The earthquake. Okay. So last night, me and May had like a late night workout. I had to get my cardio in. So we were winding down.
Your cardio
No!
in.
I was on my treadmill. I was like, I
Fuck
said I was
you.
going to do an hour of cardio every night.
Mhm.
So that's what I was doing. And I was winding down. I had just finished breastfeeding Dante and we're wrapping him up, getting ready for bed. And me and May were just having like this casual conversation. And then my little chandelier just started shaking. And I just hear the fucking sound terrifies me. And I was like, and I told Alex I got so scared because for whatever reason, my mind thought like, agarrate, this is going to be the really strong one.
Fuck you, because I thought the exact same
Dude,
thing.
I was going to shit myself.
too.
Literally, as soon as it started, my mind just went, grab onto something. This is going to be the strong one. And I
Me
was like,
too.
"Oh, su puta madre." But luckily it wasn't. It was, we looked at it, it was like a 3.
Which is insane because it felt.
It felt stronger.
Well, I don't know how you heard it, but I think this one originated in my city. Yoatzi is like the next city over.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even hear this one come up. Like, this one was just no warm up. I felt it and I was scared as fuck. So maybe at yours, you heard more of it.
We heard like the.
But for me, it was just like it started and I was like, this is the Big Bang Theory.
And
We're
then
gonna die.
right after that, like immediately after that, there was a little one, like
Uh-huh.
a little one.
Yeah.
And then maybe like, I want to say 10 minutes after, there was another big one. I was like, chingada
3
madre.
within the fucking span of like 10 minutes.
And you know what? So my mom, I think we've said this before, but my mommy is terrified of earthquakes. So she
Yes.
gets really bad like panic and anxiety attacks when there's
Mhm.
earthquakes. Immediately I got up and the first thing I do is text my mom because
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, I'm terrified she's gonna freaking like pass out on me or something.
My mom, when we say like panic attack, we mean
Like she's
panic
shaking,
attack.
like she's flipping the fuck out.
Yeah.
So I texted my mom and I'm checking in if she's okay. And she ended up telling me today that I think I stopped texting her at around like 1:20, 1:30. I finally went to sleep. She said there was another one at exactly 2:02.
Yeah, I think I felt that one too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you felt 4.
Because I couldn't sleep. I fully was like panicking.
Yeah.
So I kept feeling, and then I was just like, oh, and even Fern felt the other ones. But that one I didn't see being recorded, or maybe it did later on, but I couldn't find that one like online recorded as like an earthquake.
Yeah.
But my POV, well, we had that whole day in LA. After that, we were coming back, and Addie invited me over to his house. So I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna go to Addie's, and Fern wanted to go to the gym.
Okay.
So then Fern went to the gym. I went to Addie's. I stayed at Addie's house till like, I don't know. I didn't get home until like 12:45
Oh,
around
okay.
there. And then I hadn't seen Fern because he was at the gym that whole time. So we finally like met up at the house again.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, like I missed you. So I was just like laying down, like fully about to fall asleep. We hadn't gotten ready for bed yet, but I was just like, oh, like I hadn't seen him.
You had a long day.
Yeah, and then when we're laying down and I'm like half about to fall asleep, that's when I feel the first one. And I'm telling you, like it wasn't a warm up for me. It was fully just like boom. And
Oh,
because it
shit.
felt like that, I was like, yep, this is the one.
Why,
Like Earth's
dude?
about to crack in half. And immediately I got up and like I'm like searching for my phone, same thing as you, to call my mom. Like that's always the first thing. As much as like the end of the world is my biggest fucking fear, I feel like unless I'm actually put in a point where I'm like, well, I can't do shit about it, I'm just gonna die, I'll freak out. But since with like earthquakes, I don't think I go into panic mode. I'm still very much like, all right, let's do something to get out of the house. But my first thing in my mind is always my mom.
Me too.
So I get up immediately and I grab my phone and I call my mom. And then my mom said that the fucking dumbass earthquake woke her up and she was like scared.
Yeah.
So she was low-key like panicking, but I was like, it's okay. I was like, the one thing I always tell my mom is like, you know what? It's better que nos dé un sacudido rápido, like short ones, than us having a big one.
A big one.
I fucking hate the fear that those little ones give me, but I much rather have a bunch of little ones than a
one
big one.
big ass one.
Yeah, so I kind of stayed on the phone with my mom and I calmed her down a little bit. But Fern had me cracking up because we were laying down and he said that like he's one of those people when he freaks out, he kind of like gets stuck in place. So he said he like just laid there and saw me fully get up and start like searching and like grabbing my phone and like. And he said that he fully was like, I literally thought you were going to leave me here and you were running out of the house. Because even first said he felt like it was like the big one. And then he said he was like, I was just laying there watching you like grab everything and like about to run out. So I was cracking up because I was like, no, like I would never leave you.
He
It was just
stays there.
I needed my phone to call my mom.
I cannot.
But it was funny because he's
pobrecito.
like, I really thought you were going to run out and like leave me right here.
Pobrecito.
Yeah, so that shit was funny, but
And something else about these fucking earthquakes, dude, that I'm cracking the fuck up. Has my dad told you what the fuck le pasa a él with the earthquakes?
no.
No, basically.
What?
No.
Pobre Don Luis, you're gonna expose him.
Ay, es su culpa. So the very, maybe like the...
Oh my God, I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Not this set of earthquakes, but the last set of earthquakes. The
Yes.
very first one, when the earthquake happened, my dad was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
He was, doing his thing in there. And that he got fucking scared. He's like, oh shit, because he was on the toilet. And then today, the first one, I was texting both of them and I was like, papi, ¿no te agarró ahora en el baño?
Uh-huh.
And he tells me, he's like, sí, me agarró en el baño otra vez. He said that. I was like, are you being serious? He was like, que sí. I guess he got up from bed to go, his little night routine is go to the bathroom and turn off all the lights.
Uh-huh.
He was in the bathroom when the earthquake happened again. So my dad was like, ¿sabes qué? Ya no voy a ir al baño porque ya no hayan temblores. And then he said that it just keeps happening coincidentally every time he's in the toilet. And he's just like, are you fucking serious,
fucking
dude?
dead. No, and that's scary because
know.
like they say sometimes when there's earthquake, it's really hard to open doors, especially if they're locked and stuff. So imagine that.
He said, let me out. But that made me and May have that conversation in between earthquakes. I was like, we need to come up with a plan because we don't have a plan set and we have all our kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, hopefully it just keeps being a bunch of little ones. But in case there is the Big Bang Theory one, a really big one, what is our plan? So downstairs we have like a really big, my dining table. Está bien pinche dura. And I was like, well, from what I remember in school, if there's a strong earthquake, you're supposed to get under a table or like a flat surface like that. So we made the plan that I hope not, Diosito, I don't want to be in a fucking crazy ass earthquake. But if there is one, the plan was I grab Dante, he grabs Ella and Travis, and then we both run and we get under the table.
I'll go down the stairs.
And if we don't make it down, the other safest thing to do is to stand under a ¿cómo se llama?
Border of a door.
A border of a door. So we'll
usually
just
the
like
strongest.
stay there.
Yeah.
But at least we have a plan. And last but not least, we said that if we can somehow, if it's like really scary and we can make it outside, it's safer to go outside of your house.
Yeah, that's really scary because I had the exact same conversation with Fern after yesterday.
We're prepping.
Yeah, like
Dios mío.
I like after we've had so many little earthquakes, but for some reason this was the first time that I told Fern I was like, we need a plan.
Damn.
And tell me why my plan is so similar to yours.
Yeah? A ver, let
So-
me hear what you said.
My plan, I was like, okay, booty. In the case that something like this happens, I was like, especially if we're asleep, I was like, wake up. Grab.
He stays in bed.
For real.
So
I'm like, don't sleep
dormidito.
through it. No, I'm like, grab whatever fucking clothes you can reach, but don't go into the closet and like look for. I was like, literally just grab any clothes that you can reach so that we can run downstairs, grab the girls, and then I was like, and then head to. I was like, if the earthquake is not that hard, we'll go to the backyard and we'll chill there until all is done. I was like, but if it's like fucking Big Bang Theory, just go to the front.
Yeah.
But my plan wasn't really to stay inside the house. I feel like I just get scared being indoors. So I was like, if we can, like,
Run
go
to the
either
front.
to the back or the front, or like I said, like the borders.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, at that point, like, we just try our best to like go outside because we don't live around big buildings. We also don't live around big trees or anything. So I was
Right.
like, the worst that can happen outside is the fucking earth cracks open. We all fall into hell. All right.
Fuck you.
I was like, nothing will fall on us.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was funny because you were like, grab the kids, and I was like, grab the dogs, and I was like, and run out.
Alex has dead ass slept through earthquakes, dude.
I
There's
could see
been
that
like 2
happening.
where he sleeps and I'm like, oh, I get woken up and I shake him. I'm like, babe, there's an earthquake. He's like, shh. And he just goes back to sleep.
Ahí la dejas.
No,
All right.
literally, I'm like, Alex, there's an earthquake. He's like, babe, it's fine.
The
I'm
whole house is like falling
chingada
apart. He's like,
madre.
still
Yes, man.
Man has a Big Bang Theory.
Sorry, just to add to you guys saying that we had a lot of earthquakes. Last night we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 earthquakes in our area. The highest one was the 3.7 one, which is all of us were like, oh
That's
shit.
the
Like,
first
that's
one that we felt.
No, that was later in the night. There was a 3.5, the first one that we all felt,
Mhm.
then a 3.2, and then a 1.1, 1.6.
Yeah, you see those were really
1.0,
small. I remember those.
3.4, 0.7,
Oh.
1.4, and 3.7.
You know what? Then, because me and May, in between our conversations, we kept hearing,
Just the noise, huh?
yes.
Okay, I didn't even know if we would consider those earthquakes because I felt the other one that you said, the random one that like again, because there was 3. Those were the strongest ones I felt.
Yeah.
But after that, I wouldn't feel it, but I would still hear.
Yes.
And I was like, so me and friend would be like,
and me and Alex, who were like, this episode of Pretty Not Smart is brought to you by Huggies Little Snugglers. Huggies is the only leading brand with all-around blowout protection for sizes 1 and 2. All my parents out there know that there is nothing worse than a blowout, especially when they happen when you least expect it and then you don't have extra clothes for the baby. Oh my God, that has happened to me more times than I would have liked, but thanks to Huggies Little Snugglers, that is not a problem anymore. Huggies Little Snugglers are up to 100% leak-proof with blowout protection in the front and back on sizes 1 and 2, so you can feel confident relying on them for your little ones. Huggies Little Snugglers, now with blowout protection in every direction, sizes 1 through 2. Huggies, we got you, baby. I remember a few years back, I was super burnt out with work, and it's when I was still going to school. So I was super burnt out with school and work, and I was just super, super stressed. And I feel like therapy would have been so helpful for me at that time. But at the time, I could not find an online therapist that would be covered by my insurance, which was very confusing because if my insurance covers my physical health, why wouldn't it also cover my mental health? But you know what? I found Rula, and Rula makes sure that it does cover it. Rula is in-network covered care for most major insurance, and you can pay as little as $15 per session. And Rula has so many options when it comes to finding your therapist. They have a network of over 15,000 therapists and psychiatrists nationwide. One of my favorite things about Rula is that they are so committed on helping you with your mental health journey from the very beginning all the way till the end. From finding the right therapist to helping you schedule appointments and monitoring your progress, Rula is there to help. Thousands of people are already using Rula to get affordable, high-quality therapy that's actually covered by insurance. Visit rula.com/pretty to get started. After you sign up, you'll be asked how you heard about them. Please support our show and let them know we sent you. That's rula.com/pretty. You deserve mental health care that works with you, not against your budget.
but on another note, tomorrow, if y'all are listening to this on Thursday.
There's going to be another earthquake.
Hey, don't say that, puta.
No es cierto.
Tomorrow's my birthday party.
Celebrate with
I
me.
know.
I already got my outfit.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow.
I went.
You can really dance.
It's because I went shopping yesterday for Vegas. No encontré ni madres. But coincidentally, they had outfits for your theme.
Wow.
So I went shopping and I already got my outfit.
Sick. Okay, let me give you guys a little bit of like insider for my party. So I am turning 26.
Hi, that's weird,
That's
Louie.
so crazy how I'm turning 26.
Oh
I
my
still feel like a
God.
chamaca.
You're a whole señor now.
I know, even my facial hair grew.
Ah?
Fully turning 26, and I'm really excited to be throwing this party because it's going to be a little different. And I've always been very excited for all of my birthday parties, but I feel like this one is exciting me in a very different way, and I'm just really excited for it. So this year I decided to not throw a big ass pachanga. Well, yes and no.
Yes and no.
So it's still gonna be a pretty big party. My theme is jaripeo. It's called Louie's Jaripeo.
I'm so excited, you guys.
Yeah, and like I fully got banda, I got a DJ, mechanical bull, like bar, and like got this little outdoor venue and everything. And I'm so excited for that because it is going to be for my family and for some close friends.
So like more intimate.
It's very intimate. And I just felt like that was the way to go for me this year. It's what was exciting me. And I don't know, I wanted to just spend time with like my family, especially, and then like some close friends. It's almost giving me like those small birthday parties we used to do back home.
Uh-huh.
We would always have like little birthday parties for each other. Like my family would always throw little parties. We'd always have a jumper and we'd always have piñatas. And I'd literally only have like 3 or 4 friends coming over.
But they were so fun.
Yeah, it was always
Yeah.
Yummy, my parents, and like Addie's and like a few other friends.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what this is giving me. I wanted to fully still spend on the party to make it a big party, but keep it very intimate. And that's what's really exciting me. And I feel like I'm in a place where I'm kind of wanting to water my own garden.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's making me excited is like spending time with like all of you guys. In the past, for all my birthday parties, they've always been so fun. Everything from the planning, from making it happen, from the design. But I always hated that I never was really with you guys.
Right. You're with like, well, you have to
Everybody.
tend to all your
Yeah,
guests.
like I'm throwing a big ass party. I'm taking pictures with everybody. I want to be there with everybody. I try to get conversations with everybody because like when I throw my big parties, like, and I'm inviting you to something like my birthday party, I want to make sure I can like, host.
Right.
But most of the time that resulted in me not being able to spend time with like my parents or you guys or like Adam, Yami, Andrea. It always just happened like the next day after we all meet up and then everyone's talking about like how their night went and whatnot. But like I never felt like I was a part of it.
You're like, I wasn't there.
I know, I'm like, damn, I didn't see any of that. And like, because I was too busy running everywhere else. So I feel like for this year, I was like, I'm going to get a smaller venue, but just so that it's just us, so that I could really be present in the moment with you guys and like just celebrate my birthday with you guys. And I am so freaking excited.
Yay.
Yeah, something different and more intimate.
I'm really excited, honestly. I feel like it's going to be so fun. And I feel like all of your parties are fun.
Yeah.
But this one I'm more excited about because it'll literally just be like your closest family and friends.
Yeah, and like the venue is pretty small because there's not a lot of us going.
It's all in this room.
For real. No, it's pretty small to the point where we're all gonna be like with each other, if that makes sense. It's
Oh,
not
I
gonna be like
love
hella spread out or
it.
anything like that. Yeah. And then I mean, I don't know if me and Dallas are still having like our Halloween party this year.
Y'all better, eh?
I know. But if we do, I feel like that'll fulfill that other side of me where like I like to throw big parties and stuff.
Yeah.
But for this one, I was just like kind of going back and forth between wanting to do something big or doing something small, but kind of listen to what I really truly wanted. And I was like, I want to fully still splurge, but just for an intimate moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of giving me like childhood vibes.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, me
Get a jumper.
too. For real,
We
huh?
fit it
That
in
would
the
have been
venue.
fun. Everybody's like, "Big." I mean, it fully does fit in there, but I don't know. It's too hot in jumper.
It is. Like, it's so hot.
Yeah.
Do you already have your outfit?
I do. So here's my problem: is that I haven't tried it on. So I don't know.
No, Marlene.
Yeah, I've been on this roller coaster recently. This happened to me the last 2 years. So this would be the third year it's happened. Where I'm kind of like, I know Marlene. And like I don't want to do a photo shoot and I don't want to like do something crazy for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
But I almost forced myself to do my photo shoots because it's almost like a recuerdo for me. I've been doing like official photo shoots since I turned 21.
Yeah.
So for me, it's super Leo of me, but I want to put him like in a book.
No, yeah, that's so
Right?
cute.
Because that's why I want him to be like, this is me when I turn 21, this is me when I turn 22, 23, 24, 25, and now 26. And
yeah.
it's like, I try to do a very intentional with my photo shoots of where I am in life in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it would be a good recuerdo for me to be like, look back at. And that's more of the reason why I wanted to do the photo shoot. Not so much of like, oh, it's because I need it for Instagram or like anything like that. It's just for me. And like, obviously, they're going to work out for like Instagram as well. But it's just a very high quality picture for me to look back at and be like, oh, this is where I was at that time when I was turning that
And
age.
I really think you should keep up this tradition, even though it gets a little like, meh, I don't want to.
Uh-huh.
Because last year I was pregnant, so I didn't do anything for my birthday. And I'm sad because I'm like, ay,
Right.
estúpida, no me tomé ni fotos. But
Mhm.
it's because I was so tired. I was like over it.
Yeah.
But I really think you should, even if you're like lazy vibes, just
Uh-huh.
think about the future. Like, you're going to be so glad you did it.
Yeah.
bueno.
I have a lot of friends too who unfortunately weren't like raised in a household where sometimes they were celebrated on their birthday. It was more like, oh, like happy birthday, or like something casual. So I
Uh-huh.
have a lot of friends who have told me that like I don't really care to do anything for my birthday. Like for what? But
Right.
I've always said, and I think this is what pushes me too, because like these last 3 years I've kind of been like, eh. But I've always been like, do something, like even if it's a small dinner, even if it's something at your house or like you're hosting your friends or a friend wants to host you or like just something, anything to like celebrate, because I feel like you are celebrating like another year of life.
Mhm.
And I know sometimes I feel like as we're getting older, sometimes we're just like, yeah.
No, sí, te da más flojera. You're like, "Meh, like, ya pa' qué."
Yeah, because even like for this year's party, I was like excited, but then I was also like, do I want to do photo shoot? Do I even want to have a party? Like, but then it happens, and I'm just so happy it happened, you know? But like
Mhm.
the whole idea of planning and stuff, like the excitement's more like,
Te da flojera.
yeah. And last year también, I literally hit up my stylist and I had him find a photographer for me like the fucking week of.
Oh, shit.
And I didn't have any concept, I didn't have anything, and he like made something for me and like all these. He's like, and then it ended up working out super last minute. And the year before that too, I was like, I don't want. Well, 2 years ago is when I first started getting like that sluggish, like I don't want to do something. So I kind of told my stylist, I was like, hey, I want to like do something, but I have no fucking ideas. So he set that one up, and then the one last year, I literally just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna regret it.
Yeah.
And then this year, I started kind of planning it, but I haven't even tried on the outfit or anything. So
Ah.
yeah, my photo shoot. Let's just hope it works out. Yeah, because
He's all waiting last minute.
yeah, super last minute.
Well,
But
I feel like everything's gonna work out and it's gonna be really fun. And I
yeah,
didn't
I'm really
realize
excited.
how it's like right around the corner.
Yeah, and
That's crazy.
it's coming like full circle moment because I randomly decided to throw like a smaller party, but then also somehow it worked out that Yami's gonna be here.
I
The
know.
first birthday party she's gonna be here for in like the last 3 years.
Damn.
And then Andrea's gonna be here. So I feel like it's just gonna get very like small and intimate.
Oh, like all your close family and friends.
Yeah.
I love
I
that. I'm
wanna
excited.
spend my time with y'all good.
And we're all gonna black out.
Imagine we're all like still there in the venue.
The like guys you were supposed to leave yesterday.
I
We're like,
know.
"Aw."
They're like, yeah, estamos limpiando.
Like in SpongeBob and Patrick when they're at the
Oh,
the movie.
I know what you're talking about.
Like,
When they're at that one restaurant. Yeah, that one.
waiter,
Yes.
waiter.
Yeah.
And they're like at the bar.
That's literally gonna be us at my party, and if it's not, I'm gonna kick you all out. Nah, just kidding.
You hear that, man?
But yeah, take this as like your little sign. If you're feeling like sluggish or you don't want to do anything for your party or you feel like there's no point, I feel like it's always good to do something even like really small.
Yeah, I'm not doing my fucking bea quinceañera anymore.
I told you guys.
I told you to.
Maura.
It's the same thing that happened to me when I was actually turning 15. My mentality is still the same. I thought it was going to change. I love the whole concept of wearing my quince dress, celebrating it with my friends, having a fun ass time, but I don't want to throw a party for other people.
Bitch.
You know?
Yeah.
No, like kind of what you're saying. I
Yeah.
want it to be close and intimate friends, not for like everybody else.
With a new land.
No, so I think I'm still gonna do the whole dress thing, and I still want my damas and chambelanes, and I want to party bus and party, but party that way.
In a party bus?
Probably in a party bus.
Hey, with your big old dress. You're not
well,
gonna fit.
I would change, but I still want to like go take pictures with my dress and live that like little quinceañera moment. But then for clubbing, we could probably do something after to celebrate. I'm not gonna be in my big ass fucking dress though. Pull up to the club. I'm
For
like,
real.
hey!
Fucking big ass.
Something like that. I definitely still want to do something because 30 is a big ass number to celebrate.
Yeah.
Pero well, sí, todavía hace falta un chingo de tiempo.
Ni cierto, babe. It's like fucking 4 months left.
Ay, no, ya ni me digas. Ya,
I
ya, ya.
know.
I'll figure it out later. Ahorita no.
Yeah, as the years keep passing, I'm like, I'm getting older. Can't believe I'm turning 26, but I'm really, really excited. I'm very thankful to be turning 26. But
Imagine when you turn 30.
I know,
I'm gonna be 40.
Yo, I know, yeah.
Ay, no digas esas mensadas. Vas a ver.
Because that's scary.
Speaking about mensadas,
What?
I've been wanting to tell you this. I'm pretty not smart. You know that one trend on TikTok where they're like, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Yes.
Ay, okay, well, the math. When I kept hearing that audio, I literally just figured it out not too long ago what it actually meant, what it is. Es que parezco pendeja. When it said, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Right now, you could save 50 pounds per person. You want to know what I thought it meant?
I still don't even know what it actually means.
So it's an airline, like a Southwest,
Okay.
but from the UK, and it's called Jet 2.
Oh, okay.
And nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, like going on
Yeah.
holiday with Southwest.
Okay.
But yeah. And it's just saying, like, if you book right now, you can save 50 pounds per person.
Oh,
$50 per
Dollars.
person. Well, my dumbass thought, like, literally pounds. Like, right now, you could save 50 pounds per person, like, lose 50 pounds of weight.
Babe, all fucking Ozempic ad.
I swear that's what I thought it meant. And I was like, okay. But then they kept using it. And then I kept like doing research and trying to figure it the fuck out. And then that's when I figured out it was an airline ad saying you could save $50 off.
Oh, you were like, wait, where is it coming from?
Yes. I was like, 50 pounds. Like, what the fuck are they advertising that you could lose 50 pounds
per person?
I was like, okay, and then what does it say? That's 100 pounds for a family of 4. I was like,
fuck, y'all
okay.
perfect.
I was like, let's go.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, I keep wanting to tell you that, but I fucking kept
hate
forgetting.
you. Wait, I want you to tell me the story you're gonna tell me.
Oh, it's a little
It's a shift in mood, but I don't have
sad.
no idea what she's talking about. She was like, did you see what happened? I was like, wait, hold it for the podcast.
Okay, so we are located in the IE, but this is it's like in Rancho Cucamonga where it happened, but it's like news everywhere because it's kind of like a big story. But I don't want to mispronounce his name. But it's basically about a viejito that went missing, and I pulled up his name. His name is Naiping Ho.
I want to know the story though.
So
it all rhymed.
All right. But I'm going to tell you the story from what I heard, and then I did my little research on TikTok. So basically,
research on TikTok.
it's because I saw it on the news first.
Okay.
And then I went and looked it up on TikTok to hear more about it. So basically, this viejito, he lives alone in his house in Rancho Cucamonga. And he has a son who's like a Bitcoin. Tienen mucho dinero.
Okay.
So his son invests in Bitcoin. So they're like pretty well off. And I guess they had gone on a little boat trip. And that's the last time the son saw his dad. They went on a boat trip with like their little family or whatever. And then the next day, the son, or the coming days after the boat trip, the son started texting his dad like, hey, dad, I want to take you to Vegas to go celebrate your birthday. And that usually the dad is like super for it. He's super excited. And that he was texting back like not himself. He was sending really like short messages or not responding or just saying words that he usually wouldn't say. Yeah. And his son was like a little concerned. Like, this doesn't sound like my dad.
Yeah.
And then when I guess he shipped noodles to his dad to like celebrate his birthday.
Because they don't live together then.
They don't live together. The son lives in Vegas. So he wanted to
Oh.
take his dad to Vegas to celebrate his birthday, but
Uh-huh.
he was being very like weird. And then also the son kept calling the dad and the dad wouldn't pick up. So the son was like, why isn't my dad answering me? And he thought it was a red flag when he was like, I'll bring you out to Vegas. And the señor kept saying no. And the son was like, my dad always loves to come visit. And I guess the son has like a newborn or a grandson for
Mm-hmm.
the señor. And the grandpa was just being very like dismissive. And the son really figured out that something was up because he sent him noodles for his birthday. And was like, hey, dad, I sent you some of like your favorite noodles. Did you get them? And he was just like, yes, I got them. Like, bien seco. And the son was like, dude,
Like something's up.
this is not my dad. Like, something's up. So then he started talking to family members and they all ended up deciding to go to the house.
What?
When they went to the house, well, one, the señor is nowhere to be found. He's not at home. His whole house is empty. They emptied out all of his house. Like furniture gone. Even like the rods in his for the curtain rods gone. Like the house is just empty. And they show pictures of the house like online.
Bitch.
Literally just they took everything. And the señor is
Well,
like
that's what they're assuming, that someone took everything.
they're assuming that he was probably kidnapped because they can't find him. They still haven't found him. That's why I was telling you because when we drive over here, there's a big old sign that just
Really?
says
I
like
haven't seen that.
that he's still missing and they haven't found him. And they went to go look at the señor what is his name again? I don't want to mispronounce his name. Naiping. They went to go look at his bank account, millions of dollars gone. They took all his money too. So the son is assuming that they might have kidnapped him because, like, literally. And what's crazy is that this whole time somebody was texting the son.
Yeah, that's
So
what's
somebody
making
has
it.
his phone texting him.
That's what's making it weird.
Yeah, and I guess his wife is somewhere in Asia. She's not here.
Yeah, everyone's scattered everywhere.
Yeah, but that he's just like nowhere to be found, and I guess they were saying that they think he might be tied in with like contractors or just someone did him dirty because I guess 2, 3 months prior to him going missing, they started doing paint jobs and stuff inside of his house. Something about like he had a leak or something in his
Oh,
house.
okay.
So his insurance got the señor Naiping a hotel or like an apartment to live at in the meantime.
Oh,
So he was like probably in and out of his house, what I'm thinking.
yeah.
But they're saying that while they were fixing up his house, those 2 months prior that he went missing, there was probably so many random fucking people going into his house and maybe like looking at what he has or they were probably
Just
scouting him.
planning, yeah.
Like, oh, this man probably lives alone. Like probably that. And somehow somewhere in there, somebody created like a plan and maybe they kidnapped him or something.
No.
It's so scary.
That's scary because, like, I could see that, like, the whole kidnapping happening, especially if, like, they both have money and stuff. Like, unfortunately,
Yeah.
there's a lot of evil people. But also, like, why would they empty out his house? That's what I don't get. And,
I
like,
don't
where would they put all that? And,
know.
like, did anybody of the neighbors see the house being empty? Like, who empty? Was it put in a U-Haul? Or, like, where did they take it? Like, so many questions. Because I feel like that's what makes it a little weird is, like, why would the house be emptied? Because I would get, like, taking the valuables and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know,
That
because it's
doesn't make
like,
any
why would
sense,
they
right?
empty out the house? But then it's also not giving, like, because we could also come to a conclusion of, like, oh my God, what if he just, like, decided to leave and unannounced? But then if it's like he's not even responding to his son the way that he
And
normally
he did.
speaks,
I think the biggest red flag is that somebody is texting for him.
because
That's the biggest red flag
it doesn't
because
sound like him.
it doesn't sound like him. And his son tried calling him multiple times and he just dismisses the call.
Yeah,
Like he's not
that's
picking up.
crazy.
And his son has not heard from him, I think, since March. Like that was the
Oh, so it's been
fishing
a
trip. The
while.
fishing trip, that was the last time he saw his dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
been so long.
Yeah. But within like those months, so
It's like,
they didn't see each other, but somebody was texting. So the son thought everything was like okay, but that's so
and
weird.
it's scary too, because, like, it would be as if, like, let's say they, knock on wood, if somebody kidnapped him and they were, like, asking for money for him or something, that'd be different. But, like, it's been that long and they haven't heard anybody be like, give me this much money for him and whatnot.
Yeah.
But then also, the señor's money's gone. So it's like, what if they already feel like they got what they wanted? I don't know.
I don't
but
know.
That's so scary. I'm not gonna win.
I
I'm
mean,
wishing for nothing bad.
I hope it's just the señor maybe just wanted to leave or
That's what
something.
I'm hoping for. But it's just, so, I mean, it's coming from his son of being like, this does not sound like my dad.
Yeah, it's like so random. I hope they figure it
Yeah.
out. But if any of you guys have any information, make sure you contact your local authority. But yeah, that situation's so sad. And every time I see the billboard, I'm just like, oh my God, I get sad.
And like, is it like a picture of the señor
Yeah,
or?
it's a picture of a señor. Y ya estaba grande. He looks like, I'm not sure how old he is, but he was definitely like older.
I have not seen this sign.
Yeah, it like it's one of those billboards that change pictures.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why.
So you probably haven't gotten that
Yeah, or
particular
paid
ad.
attention to it.
Yeah, but I've seen it multiple times already. And when I first heard the news, it was maybe like 2-3 weeks ago. And then I see the billboard and I'm like, oh shit. Yeah.
Damn, well, at least they're like putting it like everywhere in hopes that somebody's able to give like information or something. But yeah, it's scary. Like if the whole house was empty, it's like none of the neighbors have any info of like what they saw or like how did the
Unless
house
the
get
only thing that
empty?
I'm thinking is that what if the neighbors thought it was part of like the construction or the contracting, whatever, because they were doing that before.
Yeah.
So what if the neighbors are just like, they're probably just moving furniture around or something. Or maybe they did it at night when everyone's sleeping.
Or that, yeah. I know.
I hope somebody has cameras though, or they're able to look
Mm.
into it. I hope it gets resolved because it's a really sad story.
Yeah, and that's really scary. I know. Um, this is completely like off topic and shifting gears a little bit, but it reminded me of remember how I was telling you that, sorry, this is like super random, it just popped in my head right now. Remember that I was telling you that one thing where somebody random pops up in my head and then I see them
Yes.
and I feel like
He was talking about Peso Pluma.
for real. No, I think I'm gonna start telling you guys every time this happens so that I don't feel crazy and y'all understand
It
where I'm coming
happened
from.
again.
Because I think I shared a story on here last time when it happened, and it happened again. And I think this is one of the ones that actually made me be like, bitch. Like I fully out loud said it, and I was like, like I fully actually got scared with this one.
What?
So it was so random, and I don't know how it popped up in my head. I randomly was like, scrolling on my phone, and I don't know what the fuck or why the fuck. I watch a lot of ASMR, you guys, a lot of it. And I don't know what in the world triggered me to remember an old YouTuber who I would watch for ASMR. Like I would watch their ASMR. And it like almost like unlocked a whole memory in my head. Like I don't know what the fuck. And that happens to me a lot and it scares me so much, you guys. There's so many parts of my life that have happened that I don't remember. I feel like just because I don't know if it's the ADD or just I'm always stressed or whatever, but there's always so many things that like I feel like my brain blocks out because I already feel like it's hard for me to consume new information that I forget a lot of other things that have happened. So I feel like this was one of those where like I randomly remembered this YouTuber and I fully just had like a full like That's So Raven moment where I had a vision and I remembered like that I would watch this YouTuber so much. I remember that not only would I watch their ASMR videos, but I would watch like the regular vlogs of them like moving and their setup and talking about their kids and their husband. Like I don't remember how, but I was fully invested into this YouTuber and all of this was forgotten memories.
What the heck?
And I was like, damn, I was like, what happened to that ASMR artist? And I was like, I need to find them because one, I was obsessed with their ASMR. And two, I was so invested into their life. Like, and I don't do that. I don't know anything about the people who I watch on ASMR now. I don't know anything about them. It's just strictly ASMR stuff. But this person, for some reason, I just loved her energy and like I fully went in and like watched everything. So I was like, whatever happened to them? I was like, I want to know their name. Like, what was their name?
You couldn't even remember
I didn't remember their name, nothing. But I remembered what the husband looked like. I remembered that they had kids and everything.
What the heck?
So then I was like, maybe I'm still subscribed to them and they just stopped posting. So I went to my YouTube subscribes and like I wasn't even subscribed to them. So I was like, damn. And then it was like one of those things that was gonna bug me all night until I figured it out. So then I was like, I am never gonna figure it out. So completely just dismissed it, forgot about it. A week passes. And that night that I couldn't go to sleep, like 2 days ago, that I told you that I was like till 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm scrolling on TikTok and they come up on my TikTok.
No way.
I literally went, I was like, what the fuck?
I found them.
I got so scared because I was like, well, how does this keep happening to me? Like, I remember something so random. I remember a person, or I think of a person, and they pop up out of nowhere, so random.
Uh-huh.
And like, mind you, it tripped me out because I was like, one, why the fuck would I remember them? I mean, I was watching ASMR, but it's just like nothing about it triggered me to remember them, at least that I know of.
Uh-huh.
And then two, I was like, how is it that after me just thinking about them, like they pop on my screen and they have not popped on my screen for so long?
Uh-huh.
Bitch, in here, it's the scary part. So after I see their TikTok, I even screenshot it because I was so gagged that like
Oh
they just came
shit.
up on my screen after not seeing them. I go to their YouTube channel to be like, well, when was it when I was like fully keeping up with their life? Because I remember when I was watching their YouTube videos, it was fully from like the subscribe section. I would watch whatever video was new. It wasn't that like I found a channel and I
Ah.
scrolled and was looking. So I go because I remember watching them in real time. Bitch, it was from 10 years ago.
Excuse
The
me?
videos that I was watching, all the ones that were red, were from 10 years ago. And I was like,
So you were watching them 10 years ago.
So I was fully 15 years old when I was watching this YouTuber.
What the heck?
But what scared me is that I don't know, again, I don't know why they popped up in my head. And I don't know how I thought of them. And it literally shows the last video that I watched was also from 10 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Never even knew they had a TikTok or anything. But from then, they popped up on my phone for the first time. Yeah, whenever I couldn't fall asleep. And I was like, oh, I fully got fucking scared. I got
That's
so scared.
scary.
Yeah.
I thought it was weird too how, well, maybe it's not that weird because we have fucking earthquakes here all the time, but how we were just talking about it on the episode prior and then we get fucking earthquakes all over again.
Yeah.
And I was like, I knew this shit was going to fucking happen. I honestly feel like one of these days, me and Louie are going to be filming our podcast and there's going to be a fucking
Hey,
earthquake
don't
while we're
say
filming.
that,
We're going to
Upa.
capture it. It's going to happen.
No, don't say that. I would run away and leave you here.
I just like Fern. I'm like,
I know. I'm like, bye, y'all. So if anybody knows what that's called, please hit me up. I remember last time I talked about like whenever I think about someone or they pop up or like something, they randomly pop up. Somebody was commenting what it's called. I guess it's like a certain word or something.
oh, wait, it's something?
It's like manifesting, but it's not. I just remember the last time I talked about it, people were talking about in the description. They're like, oh, that just means you have
Premonition. No, that's not what we
I don't know
said.
what the
That's
fuck
not what
that
it was.
is.
It's called the Raven Simone effect.
Bro, I'm like,
Well,
you can look into the future. Yeah, let me know. I know there was somebody commented on what it's called and like what it means or that you're just God. Just kidding.
I'm big.
No, but yeah, it fully tripped me out and I was just like, yeah, that one was very scary. And it never works if it's intentional.
No, it never works if it's intentional.
If
It's
I'm like
random.
Yeah, it cannot fully be like, oh my God, I remember this girl I went to high school with. Let me remember her. Okay, she's gonna pop up and like it will never happen.
No,
It's
no.
always the random ass little thoughts or random pop up of a person that I was like, damn, I haven't seen them or heard or anything of them in a while, and then boom.
And then there they are.
Yeah, so that one was
That's
really
fucking
scary. But I feel like this episode was full of a lot of different things.
I loved it. It was one of my faves.
I have it. Y'all pin it as the top video.
It was a great one.
Yeah.
But I do want to know, I do want to ask you guys, what would you guys like us to talk about in our
Oh.
coming episodes? Like, is there specific topics? Is there like, just anything you guys would like us to talk about or dive into?
Yeah, I think more like topics would be not necessarily like, can you guys talk about your shoes? I mean, more like in
What
general, like,
topics?
what do you guys like? Do you guys like when we tell stories? Do you guys like when we talk about cheesemate or trending topics, things like that? I feel like that would be good feedback, actually.
Yeah, or like the news or like, just shit like
For
that.
real, because we fully did like a little bit of everything, right?
We did a little bit of everything.
I
We
just
like mixed
realized
and matched.
We did like personal stories,
Yeah.
the news, and then like fucking scary stuff and my whole manifesting. I don't
yeah,
know.
but or like if you guys like when we read your stories, just let us know in the comments down below, so me and Louie can start giving you more of what you want.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode, and can't wait for you guys to see how my party goes
I'm
down.
so
Me
excited.
too. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.